Hey everyone, I'm going to have a go at making a few little flowers with our new little petals and shapes that we've got in today. So these are gorgeous little petals, and we're going to have a go at trying to make some little 3D flowers. These are the gorgeous ones here, and we've got some lovely little leaves as well. So we're just going to try and make a couple of little flowers like this here. This one's still drying. So I've got a yogurt container, a nice clean one. I'm going to put some white grout in. So just start with a little bit of grout, and I'm going to put a product in called Ultra Bond, which we sell, and it's basically a hardener. So almost turns your grout into a really good cement. So I'm going to shake it up. Right, let's see what we can find. Don't use your knives at home. We have a few spare ones in our drawer. So I'm just mixing it up. So I want to get it nice and thick. So a bit more. It's getting a good consistency. We'll mix it all in. It's looking quite good actually. Right, so it's nice and thick. It's almost like a bit of a dough is what you want. So you want to use this kind of consistency that we can embed the little petals in, and they're going to stay upright. So we'll let that sit for 5 minutes, and in the meantime I've just got a this is actually just an old coffee jar lid. I've put Glad wrap over it, so it's just giving me a surface to work on. So what we're going to do after 5 minutes, we're going to remix our cement. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes, and that's just giving it time to, well, just to bond together and react. So that's sort of quite a nice consistency. So now we're just going to take a little bit and start with a bit of a base to work with. So I've got this sort of domed in a dome kind of a shape. You can actually put a little bit of oxide if you want to colour this. Generally I just go over it once it's finished with a bit of an Inca Gold wash. So this one here, it's not quite dry, nearly is, but I'm going to go over it with some watered down Inca Gold. I'm going to do a purple just so it hides the rest of the white grout. That's going to look lovely. And by doing them on the plastic like with this one here, you can just peel it off when you're finished, and you can glue this onto you, whether you want to put it on a picture frame or a mirror. Right, so now we've got our base. We're going to start by, we'll just do a smaller flower for now, but that's sort of a nice consistency. So we'll start by putting in our leaves. So you want to sort of push them in a little bit, so you've got a nice, the leaves have a nice hold on there. So I'm just pushing that in. Might mix up some colours actually. These are really gorgeous. And they kind of sit up a little bit. I don't know if you can see that in the video, but they're not completely flat. They've got a nice appearance. So the idea is I'm just trying to hide as much as that concrete mix, just so we can't see that when we're putting our flower together. Alright, that's looking good. Maybe we'll pop one more in. Right, now we'll start building up with our little petals. These are quite cute. They don't sit flat either, so they're going to give it a really nice look. And just by having it a little bit thick, it's going to stop them from dropping down. I did have a little bit of problem with my first one with them dropping down, but I've made the mixture a little bit thicker. So this is really good. So I've actually got these going the curved way. So it's curved there, so I'm putting them that way. So I don't know what little flower this is. I guess it's like a little lotus. It'd be quite pretty. Right. And that's your little flower. So I would let that dry once it's dry, and then I would probably just put like a little Inca Gold wash, which is a nice little paint that we sell in the studio, and because we use it a lot, sometimes they can dry out if we leave the lids off for too long, which this one has dried off. So once this is dry, I will mix a little bit of water in here and make like a pink wash, and I'll get a paintbrush, and so this is after 72 hours when it's dry, and I'll just dab it in, then it will just soak into the cement and it will give it like a little nice pink finish. Yeah, so we'll let that dry, and then it'll be a nice little flower. So 72 hours, and then you can peel off the Glad wrap it is, and you'll be able to use that in a project. Yeah, thank you. Okay, just a quick follow-up to our little flower, 3D flower tutorial. So this one has dried. It's been 72 hours, and now I'm just going to put an Inca Gold wash on it. This has basically provided a nice base, having it on the plastic anyway. So let's get to the Inca Gold wash. So this one is semi-dried out, so probably not much use for it as far as colouring the glass, but I always say if I want to just tint my grout, or as I said, doing a Inca Gold wash on it. So I've got a bit of water here, and I'm just going to put it into here. You see it's just got a nice pink, it's almost like a watercolour. So I'm getting a nice, beautiful, nice bit of liquid in there. So now I'm just going to let it soak into the colour there. Just sort of hides the white so it's not so stark. Just sort of blends in with the flower. You can get lots of different shades in the Inca Gold. We've got purples, there's greens, blues, colours are endless, and you'll find those on our website. I use Inca Gold a lot for especially colouring transparent glass. It's fantastic. It doesn't fade outside when you put it on the back of the glass. It's just gives it a beautiful metallic colour. But we have got a tutorial on the Inca Gold you can view on our YouTube channel, on our website, just showing you how we use it on the transparent glass. Right, so I'll let that dry. So basically it's going to soak into the cement, and later on I could just go over the cotton bud and just rub it off the glass surface, but it doesn't make it look so stark having the white there. Yeah, so these are really quite cute. Beautiful. So I'll let that dry, and then I'll just get a cotton bud and just wipe it off. You see it wipes off the glass easily. So I just want it to soak into that grout. But yeah, that looks gorgeous. Thank you.